Welcome back to our seasonal anime draft picks for summer 2025. We're about to look at how we did, however, for spring of 2025. We're going to go through our picks. Kind of an interesting year this year based on what we picked and did not. Now, I should point out um, these lists are alphabetical, so they're not in the same order in which we picked them.
Right.
So we're just gonna go through them alphabetically and see how we rank next to each other. And so we're gonna start with line one. I had picked Anne Shirley, John Yandere Dark Elf, and Steve Apocalypse Hotel. Again, certainly not bad choices. But what we end up with here is Anne Shirley got 74 points. I should point out this is the average percent score on analyst.co for each of these. 74 for Anne Shirley, which is good.
Mm.
Yandere Dark Elf only got 52%.
It had a lot of dark elf in it. That
It
was,
sure
that was
did.
I enjoyed that part.
Yeah. Huge amounts of Dark Elf.
Oh, Dark Elf.
Yeah, it leaned heavily etchy. That's certainly for sure.
And then Apocalypse Hotel got 75%, which I should point out is the highest score this season. There are a few others that also hit 75, but there is nothing above 75% this season.
Wow. Okay.
So not a particularly high scoring season all around.
Mm.
Next row we have Once Upon a Witch's Death, Guilty Gear Strive, and Mononoke Lecture Logs. Now that we've seen these, we have a better idea of what to expect. But I got a 71% for Witch's Death, Guilty Gear Strive only 58, and
not good.
Mononoke Lecture Logs only 57. So apparently that has not
Caught on.
people's excitement. Yeah. So
Yeah.
not really caught on, which
bad.
is sad. I also picked Can a Boy and Girl Friendship Hold Up? John, Please Put Them on Takamine-san, which we all love dearly. While Steve picked Classic Stars, which that is
I'm going to get annihilated on that one.
I mean, here's the thing: Boy Girl Friendship only got 66. Please Put Them On is 58, so not that much lower.
Okay.
50.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed in humanity.
Higher than Classic Stars. Classic Stars,
Yeah.
27%.
What?
What we watched, the Classic Stars,
Yeah.
it was better than Put Them On. I mean, I'm shocked.
Better, but who knows what fetishes are out there.
What is good? Ben?
What is good?
What
Indeed.
is good?
So we move on to Unaware Italian Master for mine, Brilliant Heroes of New Life in the Shadows for John, and then Gorilla Lady for Steve. And some more surprises here. Very similar scores across the board, 64, 67, 62 for these three. While Gorilla Lady, I think we laughed more at Gorilla Lady than pretty much anything else this season.
Yeah.
But just did not take off. So folks were kind of I don't know, just not really up to it this season for some reason.
I guess not. Yeah.
So moving on from that, so I'm well in the lead at this point.
Oh yeah.
For some reason. We move on to the Two Perfect Saint, but John's got Old Country Bumpkin, which
Oh
seeing
yes.
lots of ads for that. People are really good for that.
That's a good one.
Steve got Dinner Table Detective, which nobody could have known, was as something we didn't like as it was.
Yeah.
What are you saying? It's a beautiful masterpiece.
Yeah. It was a thing.
It was something.
It was something. So I got 59%. Old Country Bumpkin only 69, which shocks
That's weird. Yeah.
That seems to be the breakout of this season, if anything.
Yeah. Some of the ones that I liked that I'm surprised the scores aren't higher. Some of the ones I hated, I'm surprised the score isn't as high.
Yeah, it's very weird. So I'm still well out front. John and Steve pretty much matched up. Then I nabbed Lazarus. John got Maebashi Witches, and Steve Princession Orchestra. That worked out again to my surprise and my favor.
Really?
Lazarus did really well.
I figured Shinichiro Watanabe would get some traction there.
That's
But
true.
Maebashi Witches and Princession Orchestra just did not catch on.
Mm-mm.
Then Ninja and Assassin living together, which for me was kind of a dark horse pick. It looked like a silly, ridiculous thing. John
Yeah.
got Mono, which is probably one of the
Which-
Which I loved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
one of the more anticipated anime of the season. And then Steve got Alien Mumu.
Remind me of what that one was.
Yeah, I don't even remember.
I don't think we saw it. I don't think it showed up in any of the things. And that kind of
Well, there you
indicates.
go.
So
Wow.
Mono 75 again, one of the highest scores this season. Ninja Assassin 73. Alien Mumu just didn't really work out. Sadly. Moving on to the last few. So I got Rockers the Ladies Modesty, which again I lucked out on. John got I'm the Evil Lord of an Intergalactic Empire.
Yeah.
And Steve picked up Witch Watch. All solid picks, I think. Rockers Ladies
Okay.
Modesty turned out really well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Witch Watch very well as well. One of the higher scores
Yeah.
of the season.
Not so much Evil Lord.
Not so much Evil Lord. So people are agreeing with us on Evil Lord, it seems.
Yeah.
Last two rows. So again, I'm well ahead. Shockingly.
Yeah.
Hey.
And I think just because I've got solid things, like there weren't
Yeah.
nothing really hit the stratosphere this time. So I'm managing to be up in that kind of good category, not great. Then we
Yeah,
get
I know
beginning.
a lot of turkeys.
Yeah. Beginning after the end for me, Yaiba, the Detective Conan guys.
Oh, gosh,
showed me
yeah.
anime. Good pick. And then your Forma, and those ended up being
Oof.
great pick for John.
Yeah.
Sure
Hallelujah,
enough,
about
that was
time.
a big one. Yeah. And then basically, Steve and I tied with your Forma and beginning after the end, sadly. And then finally we have Tiagonia, where I keep having memories that I shouldn't have.
Yeah. Ugh.
John picked the Shiunji family children, while Steve.
I tried.
had-
I tried explaining this to Anna, and after a while, she was just like, "Just stop, just stop."
Yeah, I want to go back. I'm one Zatsutabi.
Yeah,
I love that show.
Oh,
It's a
man.
great show. I've been watching it. It's a great
Um,
show.
And this is the shocker. 66.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Hey, really?
Yeah. Why is it that low? I don't understand.
I mean, the Shiunji family children. It's not. There isn't even any like gratuitous,
Mm-hmm.
sort of-
Anything? Yeah.
like Dark Elf. You know what I mean? It's like there wasn't anything like that kind of level. And it's like, and the
Well, there's the
story.
end of the first episode.
Eh.
That may have
Mm.
poisoned the well. Yeah, I don't know.
Really? Is that Tsutabi? I figured
Yeah,
I'd be up in the
I know.
70 on
Yeah.
that one.
And so our final scores are I'm at 686, John at 644, Steve at 617. So I managed to pull ahead on this one and lucked out this time around. So
At least we all broke the 600 mark.
we did indeed. Yeah. Well, and that's the other thing is that you look at the numbers spread out. Like there's no really low numbers. I mean, I guess Classic Stars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're generally 60s and 70s around, and just I think this is just a matter of ending up with enough 70s versus 60s
Yeah.
Yeah.
to win it out. But so that is how we did last season. Now we will look at how our picks will go for summer 2025. Now that we know all this, now that we can collate all of our information about what was popular or not in spring, let's see how well we do in the summer.
Will I make it to nationals?
All right, so now we will look at our picks for next season. We'll actually make our picks for next season, and we're going to start by rolling a die to see who goes first. If it rolls a 1 or a 2, I go first. 3 or a 4, Steve goes first. 5 or a 6, John goes first, and then we will go me, Steve, John, me, Steve, John from that point on. So let's go ahead and roll the die. And we get a 2, so I am going first, it looks like. I promise I did not
Influence the role.
influence that at all. I really don't care. So I get to choose first. And again, we're going with what's going to be the most popular. And so I am actually going to go for Cultural Exchange with Game Center Girl. Because that feels to me like it's going to be a feel-good anime.
Yeah.
So Steve, you are up next.
I'm going to choose Panty and Stocking.
Ah,
Nice.
the question is, will that be another panty and stocking, or will it be the new furikuri?
Yes. Yes.
John?
I'm gonna go Futari Solo Camp,
Ah, yes.
Yes.
and I worked very
Yeah.
hard to say Futari, not Futanari.
Yeah.
Totally changes the anime.
Very, very different
Yeah.
anime. So
Yeah, I would have
next-
chosen that one too.
Yeah. Next, I'm gonna go with. There was one. Introduction to Mineralogy.
Damn. Yeah.
That feels like it's gonna be again sort of a feel good
Yeah.
anime.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna go with the Nayat Cat.
Ah, yes. Night of the Living Cat.
That was a
Steve's
fun
got
one.
it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm sure it's going to be clinically depressing, but I'm going to go for Cocoon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Had my eye on that one as well.
God, I'm gonna cry hard on
I'm gonna
Yeah,
grab
I
City
have-
the Animation because Nichijou.
that. Gosh. There's actually a lot that I think are good. Takopi. That one. I'm scared of
Takopi's
it.
Original Sin. Yep.
Yeah, I'm scared of it. I don't know what that's gonna be, but
Yep.
yeah.
Where is Kauruhana Warin? The fragrant flower blooms with dignity.
Ooh, yeah.
Good pick. I am going to go ahead and grab. Where was it? Where was it? Welcome to the Outcast Restaurant. I think that'll be fun.
Ame Takimi.
Okay, with you in the rain. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go for Apocalypse Bringer Myongara, or whatever the heck that is.
Rah, 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 rah.
Isekai
Ah, yes.
Mokushiroku?
Cool. Then I'm gonna grab. It was. It was Be Stronger New Saga. Feels like a classic sort of shonen-y thing.
Right.
I should also mention as we're going through, there are 43 anime I believe on this list, so we will be not picking one.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the Fairmat cooking show.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go for Bad Girl.
Ah.
Mhm. I'm gonna try. Oh, see you tomorrow at the food court. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I've actually read some of that manga, I think.
I am gonna do. Oh gosh, what do I want to do? Let's do. Oh, the Hikaru Shinada one. That's
Yep. Summer Hikaru died. Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm so interested in that one.
I'm gonna go for April Showers Bring May Flowers.
Okay. I'm sure that will not bring any tears to.
Not at all. No.
No, none.
No.
Certainly not. Then I will nab Hotel Inhumans.
That was gonna. Yeah, that
Premise.
was gonna be my next one.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do. Let's see. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna do. Let's karaoke.
Okay. Yeah.
gonna shoot for private tutor to the Duke's daughter.
That's what I was gonna do.
Darn
Sorry, sorry, my bad.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah. No. Absolutely. I'm gonna grab in that case. Dealing with Magadono sisters is a breeze, just because I think that's going to rank highly.
Mm.
Yeah. Let's see here. I think I'm gonna do. It just sounds awful. I'm gonna do something. Yeah. Yeah. Captivated by You.
Okay, which one is that?
That is the. What is that one?
Steve just made that name up.
I just. Oh yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna go for the Water Magician.
Ooh, yeah. I'm looking forward to that one. In that case, I'm gonna grab Omyo Kaiten Rebirth, because that again looks very shonen-y.
Shonen.
Mm-hmm.
Of the Shonenists.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm going to grab Detectives Are Crazy.
Detectives are crazy. Yep. Solid choice, seems like it.
I'm gonna go. There's no freaking way I'll be your lover.
Oh, darn it! I wanted
Shoot
that,
for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot.
Then I'm gonna grab Scuba Up an S-Rank Adventurer. That just sounds like it's gonna, folks will watch it, folks will like it.
So I'm gonna do this one, even though I'm not a sports anime fan. Turkey.
Turkey, yeah, that's a good pick.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm gonna shoot for Betrothed to My Sister's Ex.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that's an interesting one. Then I will grab. I don't remember. Let's see here. I'm gonna grab the Cosmic Horror Show.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Now we're getting down to the
Yeah.
the ones
Yeah.
where no one's particularly interested, or no one thinks it'll be particularly interesting, and we gotta see what's gonna work here.
Oh god. Oh dear. Well, someone's got to pick it. I guess no one. Theoretically, there should be one that doesn't get picked, but Ugly Mug Epic Fighter.
Okay. Yep.
I guess I'll go for Watari Kun's XX is about to collapse.
Yeah.
I think I'll shoot for that.
Interesting premise. I will go and grab Nine Rulers Crown.
I will grab the band Mole.
The band Mole. They said there was a lot of politics going on inside that high school marching band, and so I'm going to go in there and be the mole.
I'll take Hell Teacher Noob.
Okay, yeah. And I believe these will be our last pick.
All right.
So I'm going to grab Kamatubaki City Under Construction. Again, seems like a fun adventure-y kind of a thing.
Oh god.
The pain. Oh, the pain. Oh, easy.
Maybe you still have one more after this.
No, someone already got that one. Gotcha Kuda? Yeah, Gotcha Kuda. Why not?
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, we'll have one more round after this.
I'm gonna go for Harmony of Millefiore.
All right.
Millefiore.
Millefiore. Something like that.
Something.
Yep. I'm gonna grab. Yeah, it's so hard to know at this point. I'll grab Sun Hero and the Assassin Princesses.
Damn it. That was like the last good one.
I think the last ones we have now are Clevates, Nukatashi, and Togen Anki.
Toga Aniki was that one. Ugh. I can feel it hurting. Like right here.
Any of these could be a breakout hit.
Could be.
Or a complete flop.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go with Nukatashi.
All right.
And I guess I go with Clevates, the king of
Clevates,
devil
sure.
beasts.
All right. There we have it. We have each picked our 14 anime of the 43 coming out in the summer.
Jeez. Okay.
And we will see how we did in a few months as we look back on this. So,
Could go really well. Could go really poorly. But either
Mhm.
of those two choices, it'll still be entertaining.
Exactly.
I have a feeling for a couple of these where you get to it. So what was the score? Doesn't matter. We all cried.
Yeah.